Why we are here, basically, what are we doing here then?
Well, the national team is in camp. They've been in camp for a couple of weeks, and we have the All Africa Senior Badminton Championships coming up in Douala, Cameroon, next week. So the team is due to leave the country over the weekend. So this morning, the Director General of the National Sports Commission reached out and said he wanted to come and visit the players and see how they are doing and give them words of encouragement. So that was exactly what happened. He just left, and I can tell you that his visit was a major boost for this team. I mean, the things he said to them, he needed to see their faces. They were all happy, and for me, it's a very good development.
So how many athletes are leaving are representing Nigeria for the tournament?
We have 10. We have 5 men and 5 women, and then we have 2 coaches going with the team.
Do you also have a special athlete among them?
Well, all our athletes are special. I must tell you, these are elite athletes. For you to break into make the national team out of how many hundreds of players, I mean, we selected 10. I mean, it means you are exceptional. So, of course, we have among them Olympians like Orbih and Dorcas Adeshoko, who have been to the Olympics, and who have been there twice. Dorcas have been there once. So, and quite a number of them who are really coming up, and younger players, and that is, for us, that is the beauty of this team. It's a mixture, a blend of the experienced and the old ones, and the younger ones who are cutting their teeth, coming up and eager to step into the shoes of the older players.
Dorcas just won a tournament in Egypt. For me personally, I want to find out,
Eniola, you mean?
Eniola, do you people put them under like target as you are going go and win this, get this bronze or get this silver or get this, or you just let them go and compete?
Well, I won't share a joke with you about a coach who used to tell his players when he sees the opponent of the player, he will say, go and lose. I mean, it was as bad as that. But to your question, we do what we need to do to support, encourage, and prepare them. And once that is done, you tell them to go and put in their best. And a lot of times their best is good enough to win the laurel. So Eniola went to Egypt. We were not expecting her to do anything less than a gold medal, but the way and manner she did it is what we didn't expect. 2-0 from beginning to the end, and in the final 21-1, 21-2. I mean, I actually called her and I said, why were you so ruthless? And she said, President, you are the one that told us if you go in and you can beat somebody, beat the person, don't waste time. And that she went to carry out the instructions. So, I mean, it's encouraging, and she started the year on a very good note for us as a country. She has moved to Spain now to camp, and she has 2 Spanish internationals back-to-back next month. And from there, she'll go play Dubai International, come back before she comes back to Nigeria. So she's training, and we don't expect anything less than a gold in the 3 competitions she's entered for. And we have other players who are going. Jeremiah, who was at the Paralympics, is also going to play in Spain, the 2, and possibly in Dubai. He wants to see how his ranking can improve and get better. So there's so much to look forward to, and there's so much we are working for.
So how do you tackle the issue of funding? How do you fund these athletes? How do
you get funding? Is a challenge, but like I said, the National Sports Commission, is coming through. The DG came this morning, and I said all the needs of the team, will be taken care of. Approval has been gotten. So, that's quite, we know that will lift the spirit of everybody. So, and moving forward, the commission, from their disposition right now is to make sure that things are properly done, move away from the past, on how things were done, and that also has to do with funding. So we're not looking at government alone, we are looking at the private sector. But for the private sector to get encouraged to come in, you must create an enabling environment that is inviting, and that's what the National Sports Commission is doing right now. The leadership has so far started on a very good note, and our prayer is that they will continue in that direction.
Thank you very much, Francis Orbih, for speaking with Totori News this morning.
Thank you.
I salute, sir.
Thank you.
Coach.